everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another apartment build, and today I'm going to be building this starter apartment. So I was in the mood to do something in an apartment, and I wasn't really too sure what to do because I wanted to do something different than a renovation because as you may have seen on my channel, I do quite a few apartment renovations, and if you want to go ahead and check those out, I do have a playlist up so you can go ahead and easily find those. But I kind of wanted to do something more than from scratch really, and not a renovation. So I came up with this idea of a starter apartment. I thought it's kind of one of those basic things that's always good to kind of have in your, what's the word for it? It's like repertoire or something of videos, and that's what I went ahead and did today. And yes, so I went ahead and did this, and I'm really happy how it turned out. So let me know about what you thought of it in the comment section down below, and also make sure you go ahead and download it from the gallery. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1. So for the colour scheme of this build, I kind of went for, well, it was sort of neutral, but not kind of the neutral colours I normally go for, which is kind of like cream colours. I actually used, well, in the bedroom at least, I did use quite a few more darker colours, so I do have a few black colours in there, which is something that I never really used really, so I thought it would be good to kind of, switch it up a little bit. And it did come out to about 25,000 simoleons, but I think that includes the lot price as well, because I set my money when I started 21 to, oh my god, I can't speak, to 21,000, but when I went to upload at the gallery it said 25, so a little bit confused, and I presume it was from the lot value attached to it. So if there is a problem with putting this down, then you may have to, just delete a few items or something, because since it was a fairly small apartment, and when this apartment originally came with City Living Instant Mesh, the one made by EA, it had a kid's bedroom in it and also a master bedroom. But what I went ahead and did was actually remove the kids' bedroom and just had one bedroom and one bathroom instead. And I thought that looked well, not that it looked better, it was just kind of better for adding more items in and things. And I thought, because since it isn't a start apartment, it would be great. And then, if your sim does have a kid or something, then you could easily, just change that, because there is the room to do it. And yeah, so well, as you can see here, I did say I was using a neutral colour scheme, but I did use some pops of colour throughout it, as you would see there from the dining table chairs. I just thought it'd be good to kind of make it a little bit more interesting, since it is a starter apartment, and there's not really, we're kind of limited on what you can do in terms of keeping things to starter prices. But since I did actually remove that secondary bedroom, it did mean I could fill this place up pretty nicely, and I was pretty happy how it turned out. And to be honest, when you kind of look at it from some angles, it kind of doesn't really think that it would be a starter apartment, and that's kind of great, because like I said, it is very small, so I could easily fill it up and make it look like a more livable, well, not livable, you know what I mean. I'm just going to stop that, because I'm going to kind of be rambling on trying to find the right word, but I hopefully presume that you know what I mean. So as you can see there, a few more pops of colour, like those paintings, which, well, other paintings I guess, from City Living, and I did use those a few times. Well, I did use a few City Living items in today's build. In terms of clutter and things, which is something that I've been getting into a little bit more recently, you may have seen in some of my builds every now and again, I do like to add a couple of clutter items in here and there. But for today's video, I didn't really go for that, because, I mean, I thought it would be nice for a starter apartment to kind of add some of those debug items in, because, it's kind of limited on what you can do, like I said earlier, so I think that'd be a great idea. And I did add a few items in, but I didn't go like overkill like I would if I would other times. And yeah, so we're kind of just working on the bedroom here, and as you can see there, I did use one of those brick walls from, well, stone I guess, from the Boulder Night stuff pack, and I did go ahead and change the colour for it in the master bedroom. And I did actually put a fireplace in the master bedroom as well. I was going to go ahead and put it in the living room, but it was a little bit cramped for space, so I decided just to go ahead and put a TV there instead, on one of those TV stands, and I thought that looked a little bit better. And like I said, this is kind of more of a darker colour scheme in this bedroom here, but at the end of the day, I really like how it looked. So well, another thing I want to point out as well is that I will be going away for a week starting from the 21st of July. I will be away for a week, but don't worry, because I will have videos pre-recorded, hopefully. But since I will be, having to record a few more builds there, I think it'll be a good opportunity to ask if there's any kind of like topics or anything you want me to talk about, because I know a lot of people kind of like the idea of talking about other things than just the build, which, you know, I love listening to when I'm watching a speed build myself. But the thing is with me, I'm very boring and I have like literally nothing to talk about. So if you have any kind of suggestions or anything, or topic ideas which we could talk about in that video, then just let me know in the comment section or on Twitter or anything, then you can go ahead and do that. My username on Twitter is realthomasTV1, the same as my origin ID, because I think it'll be kind of nice for a change to do some other things to talk about than just the build. Because it can kind of get a little bit repetitive as well, just talking about the same thing, like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it kind of gets a little bit repetitive, so yeah. So this build was relatively short as well. It's only about 8 minutes or so, since it was a fairly small apartment, and yeah, so like I said, this does have a fireplace, which we're working on right now, and I'm really, really happy how this looks as well, and just putting a few decorations down on it. I was going to go ahead, and you may have seen me put down another TV, but it was a little bit expensive. I mean, probably did have the money for it, and at the end of the day might have struggled to do decorations in other places, but I did just go ahead and take that out because we do have a TV in the other room and I thought it isn't really that necessary. And we're just working on putting the dresser here, and I did go ahead and kind of rearrange a few things. Well, I did push the dresser along a little bit, and because of the computer that was out on the kind of the main place of the apartment, just to switch things around a little bit, kind of getting things to work. And yeah, so we're nearing the end of the video here. We've just got a few minutes left. I'm kind of running out of things to say, but I don't really like to end my voiceovers early. I don't know why, I just never do. I always like to do a voiceover from start to finish for every single video, and I don't want to have to change that now. I mean, even ending it a few minutes early I think will be fine, but I don't know why. It's just something that I'm always used to. I've always done voiceovers for my videos, and I know people don't do that, which is absolutely fine, but for me personally, I do love to do voiceovers for my videos, and it kind of doesn't really feel complete if I don't do one and if it ended early. So I'm going to try and think of something to say for the last minute or so, so I don't have to go ahead and end it early. But we are actually working on the bathroom here, and I did actually use a few items, as you can see, from the fitness stuff pack, which was relatively new. Well, maybe by the time you see this, it isn't very new. I'm recording this on the 1st of July, but this might be going up sometime in July. I'm not too sure when. But, you know, it's just because, well, actually, I had to, like, towards the end of June, I did have a few exams at school, so I was pre-recording for most of that month, so I can kind of just focus on that and didn't have to worry about recording videos when I was kind of stressed with college. So I went ahead and did that, but I actually started pre-recording back in April, and I still have videos to upload since then, so you know, I do have a lot to upload, and you may have noticed recently I have been uploading on my off days, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays, just because I have so much to upload, and I kind of want to get back into more videos where they're not so pre-recorded. I mean, normally my videos are at least 1 week pre-recorded, just because I like to stay on top of things, and I hate the feeling of a night before or the day of a video should be going up, and I don't want, you know, I don't have one pre-recorded, and it's just a horrible feeling. So I always like to have them at least a few days in advance recorded. So I'm just going around here putting some finishing touches in, just going in some decorations. I cut most of this out actually because it was, I was just trying to find things to put in. I'm just going back and forwards because I did have quite a bit of money left there, as you can see, and I didn't want to kind of leave that. I mean, I could have, and it would have been a little bit more extra money for you to start off with, but I don't know, I just thought I'd use it to kind of make the place as best as it could be. And yes, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you haven't, let me know in the comment section down below about what you thought of this, and download it from the gallery. My origin ID is realthomasTV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!